Alright, this is pt07, and this is my last session of spray painting on real grade Gundam. And obviously these are all the white parts. I've already sprayed all of the light gray parts, so they're already done. And this right here is just the last batch. So first I thought I'd show you the colors I'm using, because I am doing the multiple shades of gray. Some of you were worried that I wasn't. For the dark gray parts, which really aren't dark gray, they're a very light gray, but the darkest shade of gray that's on the kit, I'm actually just using my gray primer, which is a pretty light gray. It's about a 40 or 50% gray. So I figured I'd just use that. And this is like the El Cheapo Walmart brand primer. It's called Color Place. And that's what I'm using for the darker gray parts. For the light gray parts, I'm using a actually very old can of spray paint. This is Krylon, and it's pewter gray, and it's a very, very light gray. It's almost white, but still got a little bit of gray in there. It's like the same color that those Gundam Wing and G Gundam and Gundam X kits come molded in. And Gundam Mark II, I think, also comes molded in this light gray. And so I use that for the light gray parts, and then for the white parts I'm obviously just using regular white, and that's what I've got here. And I had a guy, well, I'm not sure if it's guy, girl, whatever, person on YouTube, not YouTube, I'm messing up already, person on Gundam Eclipse. I'm not sure if they're on YouTube or not. If they are, they must be under a different username, but anyway, they were saying that they were using Krylon flat white, which is the same paint I'm using right here, and they were having problems. They were spraying it on the parts and getting a really rough texture, and which kind of puzzled me, because here I am using the exact same paint and I'm getting a very nice smooth flat texture on mine. So I figured I would just address that issue right here. So if you will allow me to set up my tripod right here for a second, and hopefully get it situated in a way where it will actually stay up. Maybe this will work. I hope so. Alright. Bring this over here. Now, this one piece right here, the shield part, I haven't painted yet. I left it unpainted so that I could do this on camera. And first off, I'm just going to go over it with primer. Actually, before I do that, I should mention that I haven't done any real prep work to this piece at all. I've sanded the nubs off, and that's about it. A lot of people like to sand the entire kit and wash it with soapy water and do all that stuff before painting. Honestly, on a plastic model kit, I think it's kind of useless. It's a good idea on a resin kit, because they have a lot of residue and mold release stuff that needs to come off, but on a plastic kit I just don't see the point in it. So usually when I am painting a plastic kit, I just start spraying right onto the plastic. And I've got a nice coat of primer on there. So, actually it's not even on the camera. It's hard to see when I'm trying to spray paint and do a video at the same time. Anyway, primer dries pretty fast, and since this is in the sun, it's going to dry especially fast. So anyway, I've gotten out my Krylon flat white, give it a good shake, and just pay attention to the way I'm spraying this. Notice how close I've got the nozzle to the part. I mean, this is literally like 2 or 3 inches away from the part, and I'm spraying in very quick little bursts of paint like so. And also notice that whenever I spray, I'm moving my hand at the same time, because a lot of people see a spray can and they think that you're supposed to just do it like that, and if you spray like that, your parts are going to look horrible. because there's going to be way too much paint on them. And a trick to avoid doing that is to always keep your hand moving while you're spraying. And if you do that, not sure how well that's showing up on camera, but you've got nice, silky smooth white parts. So now that all the white parts are painted, the next step would be something that you guys have been actually asking me for quite a while, and that would be a water slide decal tutorial. So I will be doing that in the next video. So I will see you guys then.